And it says, don't be afraid to make things your own way. And it just really stood out to me because my quote that I came up with is you be you. And I just feel like that kind of goes along with that same vibe. Like something that works for me may not work for my mom. And something that she does that reaches to her clientele may not work for Darcy. And something that, now I feel like Sheila and Charla, since y'all are both like new mamas, like some of the things that y'all post about, it could be relatable, but still you have to do your own spin on it. And that's so important to stay genuine to the person that you are. So going into our checklist, so there are so many checklists on Team VIP. But again, you have to create one, or maybe not create one, but find one that works for you. I know this past week for 2 new coaches, I kind of had gone over the basic checklist that we have. So certainly, and that the one that I created was one that Team VIP had created, and I just tweaked it. So whatever checklist you have is awesome and wonderful as long as you're doing it. So we will get started. Every once in a while, we do a little quick power hour, if you will. Charlotte, you are just popping up all over the place.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out my computer.
No, it's totally fine, but every once in a while it says, Charlotte.
I have you on my computer and over here, so bear with me. I'm playing around with my computer trying to get organized here. So
I love it. Yeah, no worries. I just was like, I don't know what's happening.
I think I'm going to end the one on my phone right now. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so like I was saying, every once in a while we'll do a random power hour or power half hour together. So I'm going to get my clock out, and it's going to be super interactive, but it more interactive on your end with your people, just to show how simple and how effective you can knock this out. So I'm going to kind of go down my checklist, which some of them might be on yours, some of them may not be. But so personal development, I always count our Team VIP calls as my personal development. So normally on Sundays, I go to church in the morning. That's part of my personal development. And then Team VIP calls. If you want to do extra, you totally can. Shakeology, got that in. Workout, got that in. Check online office. So first, and I'm not going to dive way into this, but it really is important for you to hop onto it every single day. So just like Darcy just got a free lead. So by her going onto her online office, she sees that she's a new customer. So that way she can reach out to them and touch base. So even if you're looking at crickets on there, explore it and try to figure out new areas. Check on challenger coaches and past challengers. So we are going to take 3 minutes, and what I want you to do is send a message to all of your challengers, just saying, you can word it however you want, but something along the lines like, so proud of you for finishing week 2, or whatever week. Woo!
I'm sorry. I'm having such issues.
Oh my gosh. I thought you had like a seizure or something.
This is not pain.
Sorry. That really scared me. I'm glad you're okay and it was just your phone. Okay, so take 3 minutes. Send messages to your challengers, whether it's like, hey, what's your goal going into week 2? Or I'm so proud of you for rocking week 1. How are you feeling? Or whatever it is. So 3 minutes and go.
I'm kind of confused because I dropped my phone. So say that one more time real quick.
Yeah, so
summarize.
just take like 3 minutes or less to reach out to all of your challengers, just saying like, great job on week 2. What's your goal for week 3 or whatever week they're in?
So that would be Megan and my mom.
Correct.
Okay.
And Josh.
And Josh, he's a turd.
counts.
Okay, you want me to do that right now?
Yep. You need here? I'm sure Jack's gonna love your loving text you're about to send him.
Oh, it's to all of them at once.
Good. Perfect. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
Haley wants chocolate milk. That was her response.
You can get almond chocolate milk. She's allowed 4 ounces 3 times a week. Counted as a yellow. Okay, I'm all about putting out into the world what you want reflected back to you. So on my checklist, I have spread sunshine to one person. So we're going to take 2 minutes and either send a voice message to someone through Messenger, or just thinking about you, hope you're having a great day, or if it's a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, miss you, hope all is well. Just send a positive message to someone.
Okay. Okay, all done. It's not on. Sorry, I have Jade behind me.
It's okay.
She's not used to the time change yet.
Okay, it'll take like 30 more seconds. Okay, so up next, what you're going to do is on my checklist, I have down comment on 10 people's posts, but all I want you to do is scroll through your news feed, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, and comment on 3 people's posts. And if you could, if everyone could go ahead and like mute their mics, just so that way then we don't hear like ding, 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 ding. Oh. We're gonna take like 1 more minute. Okay, so your next task is ideally what you want to do is build a relationship first, then present them with the opportunity to join either a challenge group or coaching. So for time's sake though, because we have about 8 more minutes, I would like y'all to at least get both of those out there. So go to your page and look at your likes and comments. And I want you to send a message to 2 people that have either liked or commented and start a private conversation. Just make it as personal as you can. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? Hope the kids are doing well. Saw that you're getting a new job when you start. Nothing about Beachbody. So 2 messages to those people. Then I want you to send 2 messages inviting someone to your next challenge group. And I'm going to share my screen. And here, this is in the file section on Team VIP. But here is just some examples for inviting if y'all want to kind of snag some of the things that they have put. So we'll take 6 minutes to do this and then we will be done. 2 more minutes. Okay, so like I said, this particular script is on Team VIP in the file section. So if you found that helpful, I would definitely download it and save it in a Beachbody folder, so that way it's really easy for you just to copy and paste and send it to people. Certainly, just like we talked about in the very beginning of the call, making it your own, because people can tell when it's your words versus Raquel's words. So I hope, especially for the newbies, I hope that y'all found this helpful to see. Now, certainly you don't have to set a timer and say, okay, I have 3 minutes to do this, and I have 5 minutes to do this. And keep in mind that this was a condensed version of it. So ideally, other things that you would want to do is check into like our team page, Team VIP's team page, the group page, things like that. But I just wanted to kind of show y'all how not to overthink things and just look at people that have had interaction on your page and reach out to them first. So, is there anything that anyone has any questions on about knocking out a checklist, or anything that y'all would like to add about checklist? Good.
You good?
Sorry.
Okay. So whenever I do mine, I know that's 9 o'clock, so I will end with this. But whenever I do mine, I try to go in with blinders on. So first thing I do is check into my challenge tracker, because I don't really get lost in that. So I do that group. And then the next thing I do is Instagram, because I go on, I post, and I get out. Then I go to Facebook and I go through all of the groups. There's literally, I think, 8 different groups that I have to check into. So if y'all feel overwhelmed with, just know like that I am kind of right there in the boat with you. But if you just do one at a time and then move on to your checklist, building relationships and making sure that you're tracking it. So whether you have an Excel sheet, I have this little book with their names written down on it, so that way figure out whatever way works for you and just stay consistent with it. So, hope y'all have the most amazing evening. Thank you for hopping on.